in the long haul. Long haul trucking has been CJ's entire life, and when she receives a letter from the parole board, everything she has been running from finally catches up to her, forcing her to deal with her past, present, and future all at once. The Long Haul is directed by David N. Drake, and this film is his directorial debut, and the Long Haul debuted at the 2026 Tribeca Film Festival. Well, I had some misgivings about this film. I think that one of the main reasons to see this film is the lead performance by Margo Martindale. I think maybe this is the first time she's ever had a lead role in a film before, and she was really good in this film. But as the film goes on, we get her character is opened up as the film goes on, and by the end of the film, she has some very emotional scenes towards the end of the film, so she really brings her A game to this film. And if you're a fan of the actress, you're going to be very satisfied with this film, and she's really definitely one of the reasons to see this film. And she plays a very old school type of truck driver, and she doesn't really play by the rules. She just get the job done, and she's hired by a young guy played by Cole Sprouse, and he's pretty much by the books, and they pretty much had odds because there's a huge generation gap between them, and that dynamic between them two in the first half of the film was quite good. And while this subplot of CJ, played by Martindale, she had a daughter who was killed by a man, and this man has been in jail for 25 years, and he's up for parole, and CJ is kind of like avoiding the whole thing, and she's like tossing up whether she'll go to the hearing or not. And eventually that subplot does end up paying off at the end of the film, but I just found it not enough to sustain the whole film. I think CJ's character is a little bit underdeveloped, and there's there's this subplot in the second half of the film involving her rescuing some illegal immigrant from South America, and that subplot just doesn't go anywhere. It takes about 15-20 minutes of the film, and you kind of waste the lead actor from Roma, Yalitza Aparicio. She is the illegal immigrant from South America, and she's pretty much wasted in this film. So I would have liked a little bit more character development for Margo Martindale's character. She spends a lot of the time by herself, just reflecting and staring, and as a choice, I think she's a bit of a loner. She likes to be by herself, and she doesn't really like to socialize with other people. But at the end of the day, for a film, that doesn't make it really interesting. So I really wish she had a more engagement with other characters throughout the film. And I think, even though there's not much on the character, I think Margo Martindale is able to, just through her performance and through her presence, is able to bring more to the film that's on the page than what's on the page. I give the Long Haul 3 stars out of 5. Well, the character development is a bit long in this film, and there's some story choices in this film that are a little bit strange, but I think the lead performance by Margo Martindale in a very rare lead role, she brings a lot to this film, and she's definitely one of the reasons to see this film. So if you're a fan of Margo Martindale, then I definitely highly recommend checking out this film, because she really brings her A game to this film. Thanks for watching. What do you think of the Long Haul? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.